Alright guys, so today we're gonna make some potato soup and some meatloaf. Alright, so we're just gonna go ahead and peel some potatoes. We're gonna cut them in slices. So you're gonna want to get them in cubes. So now that everything's done, we're gonna keep it in water, just so it doesn't brown up, and then that way we can cook whenever we're ready. Put that on the side. Boom. Cool. Now I got it all chopped up in little cubes, and I also got the garlic chopped down. Put that to the side. Now we need celery. All right, then we're gonna chop it down. Put it on high. We're gonna go on a cold stove. We're gonna go ahead and throw the bacon in there. All right, now that you got bacon crispy, boom, 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 boom. I'll check out for a little bit. You know, however you want it. This is gonna go on top of the soup. It's gonna be very good. And then we're just gonna drain. We're gonna drain all the bacon. I'm gonna go ahead and keep this on the side because we're gonna put that on top of the soup. And then as you can see, usually I would put this in the jar and use it for other stuff, but today we're gonna leave it in there. You're gonna see why. Turn it back up. I'm gonna get it back crunchy. We're gonna go ahead and throw some other onions in there. And then you're gonna mix it around for about like 5 minutes maybe. You don't want to burn it either. You kind of want to, let it pick up all that grease. You kind of want to caramelize it. Now you really want to get this all the way caramelized, because you don't want, it's gonna be a lot better. You don't want it crunchy in your soup. So I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna get see all the bottom right there. It's gonna rub off with the onions. So we're gonna rub it down, and then you're just gonna put that work in. Scat. Oh, it smells so good. I mean, it's bacon. Come on, man. I'm gonna let that go for a little bit. All right, so at this point, we're gonna go ahead and drop some butter. It's about 1.5 teaspoons. I'm gonna go ahead and drop celery. I just want it to breathe a little bit, so I'm gonna go ahead and let it kind of breathe a little bit. Just until the butter melts. And we're just gonna keep rubbing that in. You wanna get all that bottom pieces, all those little crumbles, bacon stuff. Like you said, that's all flavor, man. You don't want to lose all that. You don't want to burn at the bottom and lose it. Kind of slacking because I'm recording, but Just kind of want to spin it around. That's why you need a wooden spoon so you don't scratch your pan. I'm gonna go ahead and drop a little bit of flour in there because we're gonna make it look like almost like a roux, and that also helps you thicken up the soup and all that. I'm gonna move it quick so it doesn't clump up. Just kind of. So I had a lot of bacon grease for some reason on this one. So on this batch, I'm gonna put a little bit more. We're just making a little roux. And then you just kind of want to cook it so you don't taste, you want to cook the flavor out of that flour. So that way you're not tasting flour. Keep moving it because it's going to burn, so we got to keep moving it. And you'll see like all the stuff start like clumping together, which is good. So at this point, I'm gonna drop some garlic in there. Just a little, about 4 cloves. I'm keeping this because I'm making something else later. Just a little. I put it in later because I don't want it to like burn. It tends to burn, and then so I'm just gonna put it in there for a few seconds. Let the heat of it. Ooh, I can already smell it. So we're gonna go ahead and drain the potatoes, and then we're gonna throw them in there. I'll put a little bit more butter, and then I'm gonna put some sour cream in there. Just a little, about that, you know, about it. Ooh, that's enough. We're gonna mix it all up and let that all kind of get creamy in there. Woo. Just a little bit. It's a little secret. Just a little bit of, you know, just a little bit of Worcestershire, and that should bring a. Promise you, you're gonna like that. And it's just gonna bring out a little bit. Look, give it like an extra element to the thing. And then we close it back up. And then we leave it there for about 45 minutes. All right, so now that the potatoes look like they're about soft. They're pretty soft now. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna squish some of it on the side. Some of these potatoes. That kind of gives it a little thicker. It's really his preference, how much you want it, how much you don't. Just like making white beans or something, just same thing. Mine thicken up pretty good, but if for some reason yours is not too watery, you can add some cornstarch in there, just like a little bit, like a teaspoon or so, and that should thicken it up. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and squish a little more potatoes in there, and then we're gonna serve it up. So it's pretty good now, but now we're gonna make it a little spicy. So I'm gonna put just a little bit of ground, you know, just chili flakes. A good bit of that.
Chili peppers.
Chili peppers. I'm just gonna do one little thing of cayenne. What you think?
One more. Yeah.
And I put a little bit more slap your mama, just to kind of get a little more of a little bit of everything. And then there you go. You can put as much spiciness as you want. Some people put like hot sauce in it, so you can put like a little Louisiana or a little bit of Tabasco or something like that. But I mean, this is perfect right here. Ooh. What do you think? The dry bacon we did earlier.
It looks so good. Sorry.